Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, episode 14. So I'm fresh off the last episode, and my brain is still both absolutely fried and just racing to come up with theories and questions to everything that's going on. Being introduced to this whole idea of how much more of the truth Al has potentially seen than Ed and Izumi, and everything that's going on in this, you know, the shadows or something, the underworld, whatever they called it last episode, these chimeras and homunculuses, and it's just completely open up. Like, the story is just blown open once again, and I'm just itching for more of these answers. It's what I love about this show. I'll keep saying it. You get some answers, you get more questions. I just have so many questions after last episode. It's so good, and the fight scenes are seeming to like pick up in quality. That's one thing I felt has been lacking a little bit as they've built up the story in the first few episodes. Like, there was some action in the very first episode, and then there was like the fights during the 5th laboratory, which were okay, but this really started to pick it up for me, which I'm really excited about. I love me some good action. So I'm itching to find out more about these homunculuses. Where did they come from? Who is doing this? Like, what's their actual agenda? Do they all have a specific one? Is there one big overarching goal here? And the truth, like what is going on? I can only talk so much about it right now. I think my discussion last episode was really good if you're trying to figure out where my head is, and the intro as well. But I want to jump straight into this. I'm just itching to have more things to talk about. I'm going straight into it. Here we go. Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, episode 14. Central, yes? Is the transfer? Look at these guys. We still haven't really seen Roy like fight. I'm so keen for that. Don't listen to them talk, man. You're better than them. Yeah, look at him.
Colonel Roy Mustang.
Oh yes, Colonel Mustang.
One of the best names in anime.
Sorry, but your transfer was poorly timed. His Excellency the Führer is away.
Where he at?
What an interesting discovery for such a
Bradley is here? Armstrong?
Move in.
Okay, title card. Those who lurk underground. We didn't have a title card last episode. I see the Ouroboros symbol in the background. Has that always been there in the title cards? Okay, we're straight back here.
A housewife and a hot-headed brat. To be honest, it's not one I'm particularly interested in fighting.
Yeah, watch your mouth.
I'll just be on my way now.
What? You coward!
Oh, okay, that's the answer to my question. She can't fight for very long at all.
How pathetic. You okay now?
Oh, I hate that. Friendly.
Will you stay put?
Come on, Al. How we doing?
Struggling.
Oh, she's still inside.
Greed.
Ah, Martel, I'm glad to see you.
Look at Al's face.
What's going on up there?
Yeah, things have gotten a little out of hand, so we need to figure a way out of here.
I can't let you do that.
He's here. Okay, what are we doing, Bradley?
What do you want, old man?
It's the Führer. Why is he here?
He has got mad swords right now.
Not that you'd know, but growing
He's
old,
very well renowned, it seems.
Huh?
this year
Oh.
marks my 60th birthday. It's frustrating how your body stops moving the way you want it to. So I'd like to finish this job as quickly as possible and return home.
Okay.
I got an idea. Retire.
But you cannot mess with Bradley.
Well, look at this. The old man's got some moves.
Okay, talk to me. I love swordplay. Ooh, here we go, Armstrong.
Behold! You have just had the rare pleasure of witnessing the famous Armstrong statuary.
Oh dear.
Well then,
Oh, shirts off, boys.
methods aren't gonna work.
Whoa. What did they say? He was bonded with like a cow?
Certainly
Or a
peculiar.
bull? Well, he looks crazy. Okay. And he's just taking it. Oh my gosh. The crocodile?
We've secured the boy with one of these.
Oh my gosh. They're just...
Direct orders.
Okay, there's a lot more of them, it seems. They're just firing him down. Oh! Goku vs Broly. Oh, this is good stuff.
You are a most commendable adversary, sir.
I'm glad we're seeing Armstrong like
Just as tough as ever, Major Armstrong.
getting involved.
The
Tough
last
as
time
ever.
I saw you in action was the Ishmalan Civil War.
A former
Interesting.
ally, eh? Even more reason to end this. No need for such bloodshed.
Hmm.
Surrender.
Major!
Oh shit. Oh my god. They're really not messing around, are they? We're shooting people down, we're cutting people up. Ooh, eye patch down. Let's go, Bradley.
Why you think you have an advantage over
Look at that eye. What that mean?
Possess neither your impenetrable ultimate shield nor an ultimate spear that can pierce any substance. But I'll tell you a secret. Do you
Yeah,
know
talk to
how
me.
I managed to distinguish myself amongst the storms of bullets on the battlefield time after time to rise to my current position?
You're what?
I may not
He's a homunculus?
your ultimate, but I clearly see your weakness with my ultimate eye.
Ultimate eye? Wait.
Now then, Greed. How
He
many
what?
times am I
Oh,
going to
look
have
at
to
this
kill
dude.
you before you stay dead?
I need to talk about everything. Well, you got. I need to know better about anime characters who have an eye covered, you know? Who? Bradley? Wait, it's Greed. Oh!
No, Greed! Quiet!
That makes 15 times you've died now.
Oh my gosh.
Got left.
I kind of wish we'd died back there.
There's still plenty of time to tuck your tail and run away.
Trust me, I'd love to. I've got this obnoxious canine sense of loyalty.
Huh.
Do us a favor, kid, and get her out of here.
Protect her.
Huh. Interesting.
Hey! Quit trying to stop me! Let me out! I can't! I don't
Now you're gotta go.
You know, open up! They need
Come
my
on,
help.
Snake Lady.
I said no! Shut up! I need out of here! You're not gonna make me sit here.
Oh!
Are you?
It's like we're fighting from the Chimera's perspectives, and Bradley is like the bad guy.
Please, I'm begging you. I'm sorry. I can't.
Whoa, that was a little excessive. Killing me is one thing, but they're not coming back.
Yeah.
Pitying the lost lives of your pawns? Pathetic.
I'm the living incarnation of greed. Those weren't my friends, Bradley. They were my possessions. So killing my henchmen is the same as stealing from me.
Get this
And I
guy out of here. I've had
will
enough.
Take what's mine.
Greed? You grow more pathetic by the second.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, this is good stuff. Ooh. Bradley is a demon.
Not so fast. Aren't you the younger brother of Edward Elric?
And his voice is so, like, calm.
Can I help you at all?
What?
Sure. I mean, no.
This
I'm
character
alright.
is so interesting to me.
I'm alright. Mortal!
He's not phased at all.
Do this!
I wonder if Martel stays around, the Snake Lady.
Mortal, please die, Bradley!
She just seen her friends die though. What that mean? What that mean? We're back. Al's in the truth. I have chills. Mom, Izumi.
Mom, wait! Mom, wait! Mom!
I have the craziest chills right now. He's losing his body. What did he see? Oh my god.
Wake up! Al! Say something! Al!
Brother,
Ooh.
are you okay? You're covered in blood.
I have to pause. I'm sorry. I have to pause. Al was saying, like, mom, like it's mom. And then he grabbed onto what was clearly a hand. What he might have presumed was his mother's hand. Was it perhaps the, you know, what they were trying to human transmutate? Like that grotesque thing we see at the end? Was that it? And, like, it looked like Ed was like, Al, wake up. And it was like, I don't know. That's so interesting. Like, but why did that trigger in that moment? Like when Snake Lady, I think Martell was her name, like the blood like splattered on his seal. Oh my god. Hold on, okay, we're gonna keep going. We're only halfway? I'm sick. What?
We
I've had to
thought it
drag
best
her out of there.
and remove her before you awoke.
That's crazy.
I couldn't save her.
Like he just had a woman
Blame yourself.
killed inside of him.
Come
That's
on, let's
crazy.
go home, okay?
Dude, look at Ed. He's just, in the face of everything going on, he's still trying to put a smile on. What are you saying, Al?
Hold it, you two.
And then we have this guy.
I need to ask both of you before you could leave. Have either of you had any previous dealings with a man who referred to himself as Greed?
Not Greed.
Did you happen to trade any manner of information with him?
None at all. And the military wasn't even mentioned, not once.
Bradley
That
seems
isn't
very
my
interested in this.
concern. Let me be more specific. If you arranged a deal or shared any knowledge with him, then I'll execute both of you right now.
Ed certainly didn't. Al might have.
I am curious about your steel arm and leg and your brother's armor body. Is there any connection between the two?
Here we go. I'm getting a bit nervous.
You really are an honest kid. All right, men, pull out. And you make sure to take good care of your younger brother, Edward.
I'm tired.
It's simply one of the many duties of the military to protect our state alchemists.
What is
What about
Bradley?
you?
You mean as a state alchemist?
Why, yes, exactly.
You're asking a bedridden housewife to join the military?
Yes, get her involved.
You can't be serious. Is the country really in so much trouble that you
I'd love to
can't
see
call someone-
Izumi like healed if they can heal her.
Well, I will be back. I'll keep my fingers crossed that when I do return, perhaps you'll have had a change of heart.
He is a homunculus.
Remember the guys I told you and Colonel Hughes about?
Colonel
Come on, Armstrong, stay with it. Oh, they don't know about Hughes yet. Oh my gosh, I forgot.
Listen, Edward Ulrich.
Oh, send help.
Do not do anything rash.
He doesn't want to lose them either.
Sure.
Hughes got involved and got killed for it.
They're back. All the memories of when my body was taken away.
What, all of
I
them?
remember.
What'd you see?
It
What?
was definitely weird. I didn't find out anything.
Is he
about how
lying?
to get our bodies back.
Okay, maybe about that.
Okay.
So I guess we haven't made any progress.
I don't know, I don't know.
Entirely true. Well, greed was obviously connected to them somehow.
Yep.
But if so, why'd the Führer slaughter everyone? If
Well,
he
it
was
seemed
trying to
like
figure out what they're up to.
Greed was separate from them, right?
Talk.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah, there's obviously something going on here.
How you look at it,
Obviously.
none of this adds up.
That's what I'm saying. Let's figure it out.
We've been warned, but we need to get closer.
What? What now? Underground? Here- oh,
How was your
ah.
inspection of the South?
To say the least, it was a very productive visit. It seems both Fullmetal's younger brother and their teacher are worthy candidates for your sacrifice. Oh, and one other thing.
Talk about a blast
that
from
Greed?
the past. It's been a century since I've seen that face.
I've got chills again.
Oh, well, the gang's all here. Lust the lascivious.
Lascivious?
Pierce me with your ultimate spear
Hey,
anytime you want.
hey, yo!
Gluttony the voracious. Still haven't found
Voracious.
a diet for you yet, huh? And little Envy the jealous, please.
Envy the
don't
jealous.
waste Time. And where is Sloth the indolent these days?
Sloth?
I'm sure he'd love to be here slacking off, but we have to keep him working.
That's a big guy.
Who's the new addition?
I am Wrath the Furious.
Wrath the Furious.
Wrath, one and the same.
Indeed. The humans know him as the leader of Amestris. But the truth is that he was created by Father for the
Who is
final
Father?
plan.
Final stage. So many things are happening.
Older? That's impossible.
Oh, really? I thought nothing was impossible.
Shut your worthless trap, ugly. Uh-oh. Why don't you show us what you really look like? You hideous freak.
Hey.
Stop your nonsense.
What's that? What's that? What's that? Is it another person? This is Father.
Your father does not wish to see such ugly.
Nah, it's Ed and Al's father.
Hey,
Look at him.
Greed. You are both my son, and you are a piece of my soul.
What is going on?
Why would you betray
Piece of his soul? Wait.
I'm Greed the Avaricious. I'm just being myself.
And if I were to ask you to return and work for me again?
Never.
He's gonna kill you then.
As you wish.
Oh, they're not looking so good. That's not it. That's a hell of a way to go.
Why don't you come on in, kids? The water's fine.
Oh my god.
And hot.
Now return from whence you were born. Return to my depths and rejoin my soul.
What is going on?
What you want, Dad?
Oh my god.
When I give you a stomachache.
It's all going through that back into... Oh my gosh. He's gonna drink it? No.
I propose a toast, my children.
What's your deal, man?
Father!
Father?
Home, Father! I'm so
Oh,
glad
for the
you're
love
back.
of God.
And it's good to be back, Salim.
Don't give him the Hughes treatment. Not the family.
I'd say
You saw the little alchemist? Can I meet him sometime, Father? As the youngest state alchemist ever, right? That's so cool. I mean, he's not much older than me. So I can get my state license, of course. And then I could help Father.
I like this kid, but
Salim, maybe you will help me out someday.
that's sus. That's a sus line. What? It's like I'm watching a completely different show. Like these last two episodes, it's just flipped on its head, man. I need to go for a walk or something, man. I'm sick. This might be the kind of discussion I'll be able to better have after going off and actually like thinking more about what's happening. So maybe the next intro, when I do episode 15, I'll have a clearer mind about this. So I'm just going to talk about where I'm at right now. Bradley has the Ouroboros symbol in his eye, which he called his ultimate eye, right? Does that mean he's a homunculus? Well, clearly it does, because he was with lust, envy, and gluttony. They're talking about sloth. Okay, calm down. Let's go chronologically through the episode. Okay. No, I can't do it. My mind's just racing too much. So, Greed is gone. He was here for 2 episodes, and his band of chimeras. So, Greed had left the original agenda, which I'll talk about in a minute, because he's just the embodiment of Greed. He wanted more. He wanted, what he wanted. So, he had his own band of chimeras, and they seemed like a pretty tight-knit group of people, like the way they all went in trying to save Greed and Martel, the snake lady, and they died for it. All of them died for it, and it was brutal. Bradley turns up, quite renowned. Fura Bradley, like he said, he was 60 years old, a homunculus who ages. So clearly the rest of them, they're not immortal, but they don't age. I'm assuming he's been created this way for a reason. I'm trying so hard not to jump to the end of the episode right now. And he has his own family. Okay, calm down. So the first important thing that a lot of this was a blur. The first important thing I can remember is when the blood splattered from Martel onto Al's seal, he got his memories back. And he said he got all of them back of what happened when he was in the truth. there was that whole situation of like, he's like, Mom, it's Mom. And he grabs the hand. And then the perspective of when it went back and you can see Ed going, Al, wake up, was really weird. I can't really put into words like what I'm feeling about that, but like, there's something to do with like someone else's blood splattered on his seal. And then he was like seeing things from like the perspective of like the thing they transmuted because his body got taken by truth. I don't know. Again, they're just throwing little pieces in there and we'll see more of it later. I know, but I'm going to keep that in the back of my mind. Something was off about that. But that whole segment gave me chills where we're back in the... Al was in there and we were starting to see what he saw. All this has just come out of nowhere. It's just so exciting. But that's crazy traumatic for Al. Like, Bradley has into his body to kill Snake Lady who was in there. And they've had to like rip open his armor to pull out her dead body, and Bradley just went nuts on it. So obviously we know now that Bradley is, you know, he's working with the other homunculuses. So he's got wind of what's going on down south. He's like, right, I've got to get rid of this greed because he's causing trouble. And he was very interested if Ed and Al had given them information about like stuff in general. I'm just so curious. Like, I guess he's doing that to protect the whole father homunculus situation. I don't know. We'll find out. Again, just paying attention to the little details. Okay, and then they have said that Ed and Izumi are both important sacrifices for the final thing. What is the final thing? Like, what is going on? Like, I'm going straight to the end. I can't take it anymore. That is Ed and father, is it not? It has to be. It clearly is. So, like, how old is he? Has he gotten a Philosopher's Stone and like been able to do this? But like he had a whole family. He had his wife, he had his 2 kids, and then he just dipped off to start doing this. But they said like hundreds of years. It's been like 200 years. Greed said 200 years, right? How old is this guy? Like, what happened? Did he need to go off and have his own family? And is he, you know, for whatever reason? Oh my gosh, it's so interesting. The timeline is wild. If they've been around for 200 years, and father said that they had come from his soul. So whatever he's doing down there with like his Philosopher's Stone shenanigans, if that's what he has, they've come from him. But does that mean then he needed to finish this whatever he's doing? Did he need to have his own kids? Like, is that why he went off and had a family, perhaps? Because they're talking about like sacrifices, and Philosopher's Stones are created through human sacrifices. Like, does he need like someone of his own flesh? Is that why they're talking about Ed like this? And Al does not have a body. Like, they can't sacrifice him. Oh my gosh. I wonder if that's the case. That's so interesting. My mind is working, but we'll have to see. But I need to know what's going on. Like who is this guy? How is he hundreds of years old? And they said Bradley's 60 years old. So perhaps maybe Bradley was created later on, but he also has his own family. They show like Bradley's so calm and he's so cool, but his name is Wrath. Like, is Bradley like a double agent somehow? Like, he's been created by father, right? But is he like thinking for himself and he actually cares about the government or something? I don't know, but he's a crazy character. And then like he melted greed in a pool of lava and drank it to return to my soul. And I think there's like a connection between like it's father, right? It's the father. He's talking about like fragments of his soul, and Ed bonded Al's soul to a suit of armor. Like, is it in the family? Like, excuse me. Like I said, I might be able to talk more about this in the next episode's intro, but I feel really good about how I feel about things already. That's so crazy. Okay, so Roy is in Central now, so he might start to get amongst Bradley's shenanigans and start to get some information. Like I said, I want to see Roy fight. Like, we haven't seen what he can really do yet. I'm really excited about that. Lust, envy, gluttony, wrath, greed, sloth. That's 6, right? And the 7 deadly sins. I don't know what they are. I'm glad they said like envy the jealous as well, because I was talking about that in the intro, like envy and jealousy and whatnot, but they all have like their little titles. It's really cool. They've all got their own unique powers. Do they all have their own unique like ultimate thing? Like ultimate shield, ultimate eye? That's so interesting. They've all come from father. Where did he get his power from? I could keep rambling at this point, so I'm going to stop myself. The last 2 episodes, absolutely fantastic. Massive tone shift. Everything's opening up, and it's just more questions. I'm really starting to see why people love this show. Like, we're 14 episodes in out of what, 60 something, and it's already like just things are happening that I just did not expect. I did not think we'd be in this kind of position 14 episodes into the show. It's crazy. It's like watching a different show, like I said. Okay, I'm gonna stop myself now. I'm gonna keep moving forward through the rest of the show. Absolutely loving it. Please continue to leave your comments and feedback down below. I always appreciate it. I will be seeing you in the next crazy episode of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood.